Hello, folks. Me and the old the fox. Fox. Anyways, um, so I was thinking. I planned. I had this review in the bag this one time. It was gonna be me reviewing the issue before the issue starting to the Collision and Chaos arc, because everything changed and everything. And I wanted to review these because everything's changing and the Ken Penders case is thrown out. So, and we know that Archie and Crybaby Kim Penders came to an agreement. So I guess we can't. They can't use Kim Pender's characters for the comic. Okay, but let me before I begin with this review, Kim Penders, if you're watching this, and I doubt that you are, you made these characters. I mean, yes, they're your characters, but you made them specifically for the freaking comic book. You did. I mean, therefore therefore the freaking Sonic world. I mean, yeah, you could probably work them and make your own little comic out of it, but they were made specifically for that comic. So yeah, you can make a little deal with Archie and whatever, and be all like, "Oh, these are my characters," but you made them for the freaking comic book. Same could be said for Capcom, but Capcom don't use Mega Man, so they don't count. See, Archie had like plans for these characters, stories for these characters. We were gonna see Rob, Head Talk again. We are gonna see all your freaking characters, Ken Penders. But no, you had to do this freaking, you had, you had to be like, oh, they read my characters. So now every freaking story had to be changed. Ugh. I swear, I don't mean to go fan brat basher on Kim Penders. Well, I kind of do because for me, I just feel like everybody, freaking Archie Comics had a whole story plan for these guys, and probably there's not even gonna be a Julie Sue in the comic anymore. You guys are pretty much gonna be like, he's pretty much taking Julie Sue too. So pretty, pretty much she's probably gone too. Which really gets me angry because one again, I mean, I understand they're your characters, but you could have just said after this arc where you see some of my characters, I'll take them. You guys can't use them after these arcs are over. We'll write them. You guys write them off some way. You don't have to kill them. But write them off. But that's what it is. That's basically that's basically what I could see what could have happened. But no, no, we had to rework the story, and with the Genesis Wave we had to erase some things. Now the Egg Legion is no longer called the Egg Legion, it's called the Egg Army. Whole bunch of stuff. So, thank you, Kim Penders. Thank you for being such a freaking insufferable douchebag. From the bottom of our hearts. From everyone here at Bobo Fan Channel, or the Bobo Fan Network, that's what we're rebranding it now. You know, we just want to say, hope you're happy with that, you insufferable douchebag. I hope whatever you plan to do with those characters, which will probably involve shoving them so far up your butthole you can probably cough them out and they'll become real. So with all that said, let's dive into the first part. Well, the beginning of the end of the Worlds Collide and the beginning of the other Sonic freaking issue. I can't say it right now. But it's right before the Collision of Chaos arc. So we returned with Sonic after all the events in freaking the Worlds Collide arc. We go back to Sonic instead of team fighter fighting the Tails doll. The freaking Tails doll. The freaking Tails doll. Oh my god, that freaking thing creeps me out. Anyways, instead of team fighter fighting fighter fighting the Tails doll, Sonic and Tails are. But Sonic remembers two sets of memories and also remembers the events of Worlds Collide. Which is weird because I read the Mega Man comic and they don't remember a freaking thing. I don't know. I guess since Sonic went through it like 2 times, one in Genesis and one in the Worlds Collide, I think, that's, he remembers. But what happened was Robotnik actually did something that kind of altered the universe a bit. So that's why everything's changed. That's freaking Archie's explanation for it. And I don't blame Archie for the changes. I blame Kim Penders. I blame him. I don't blame anybody. I don't blame anybody from Archie that freaking, that has anything to do with the comic. Because Ian Flynn was doing his best for what he had to work with. And I enjoyed it. They freaking punted the Tails doll, but no, if it was me, I would shoot it and burn it and I don't know, pee on the ashes just to make sure it's dead. Okay. So so Tails remembers too because he holds Nicole. Somehow Nicole has like the memories of the previous world. So now Tails remembers. So Tails has 2 sets of memories. They see freaking King Max, which is not, and these are my words, not a curmudgeon-y old fart. Yeah, if you guys want to know why I say that, yeah, I'm gonna do another Mobius story to talk about that, but that's for later. What else? So they get King Max out, and he's king still. He's king, and he's looking youthful. He's looking youthful and not old. And I guess the Zone of Silence never happened. He never went to the Zone of Silence. Probably did, but I'm not sure. Eggman. The Eggman in the newer comics, in the recent comics, wasn't the Eggman that was the original Robotnik, right? Because that's a whole different story, and I'll probably talk about that in another Mobius stories. Because there's something you guys should know about that. But I'll get to that in another video. What happens is, next issue, and I'm just like going through them, all the good stuff. So, Big the Cat, so they go into the jungle, and this was some of the Sonic Adventure stuff, like the Sonic Adventure elements of just going through the jungle and stuff, and then Big the Cat, meet Big the Cat, and Big the Cat freaking destroys Silver Sonic. I was like, oh my freaking god, Big is awesome. Why do you people hate him? I mean, I don't really hate Big the Cat, really. I mean, yeah, his fishing stage is frustrating, and I'll admit that it is frustrating as ever-loving crap. But I don't really hate Big the Cat, and then like, sorry, that's something. Let me go look. Someone's using the printer. Someone's actually using the printer, so that's probably why. So let me close out of this. Okay, back to what I was saying. So freaking Big the Cat freaking destroys Silver Sonic. Um, so they see Rotor, and Rotor is like I remember him, or how Sonic and Tails remember him. He's freaking fit. He's got muscles. He's ready to. He can fight. I mean, he can fight. He's freaking strong. It's just so awesome. And I keep saying freaking because I just couldn't believe what I saw, and I was like, oh my god. Oh yeah, and Tails has his own little thing. It's called the Sky Patrol in the new universe. I mean, yeah, I kind of don't like the new changes a little bit, but some of them I can deal with. So Rotor has a new redesign, and he's freaking buff, and he doesn't need that freaking suit that made him look like Iron Walrus. Yeah, I was calling him that. So, but they give him Nicole, and he starts to remember all the stuff from the previous world, and he goes like, "How can you guys?" No, he looks like, in one panel you see like a serious look on his face. He's like, "How can you guys deal with this? I just need to work now." So we know Amy isn't around, so since it's just Sonic and Tails, Amy isn't around. They say she's on a mission. Bunny and Antoine are on a mission, and so is Sally, and so is Sally. Um, so everybody else is on a mission. It's just Tails and it's just Tails, Rotor, and Sonic. And this freaking, in my opinion, the Collision and Chaos arc is pulling all the right moves for this comic arc, and I really think you guys should pick it up. Ian Flynn haters, if you don't like Ian Flynn, I don't know what to tell you. Really, I mean, the guy's okay. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what you anti Archie freaking fan and freaking anti fans say on your little DeviantArt fan club, because you guys are freaking you guys are either the biggest idiots in the world, or you guys are really dumb. Because Ian Flynn does a pretty good job. He does a pretty good job on freaking the Mega Man comic and the Sonic comic. I mean, Jesus, I really think you guys should give it a chance. And I should have probably put some, I don't know, probably. I mean, freaking Sonic Comic World got in trouble for like putting these comic scans down for YouTube. So I'm kind of hesitant to show you actual. I'm kind of hesitant to show you actual pages because I might get my YouTube account taken down. So I'm not gonna do that. But I'm saying give the Collision of Chaos arc a chance, because really it's not that bad. It's pretty good. I mean, but and Nagus isn't king anymore, and Nagus isn't king, and I guess the possession of Jeffrey didn't happen, because since Cam Penders owns Jeffrey St. John, we're never gonna see him again. Which I kind of hate, and this is just my overall comments now. I kind of hate, because he was actually going to, get some sort of character development in the previous story. And now since freaking Kim Pender said, "No, you can't use my characters, they're mine, they're mine," he just might as well have said that, seriously. And, you guys can be like, "Oh, Bugsy, you're just being hard on Kim Penders." I'm being mad. I'm mad at him because seriously, he could have just let them finish the storyline. He could have dealt with them and said, "Hey, you guys can have my characters until the end of these arcs that you guys are doing, and the end of the arc that you guys are doing, and then you guys can write them off any way you can." See, I mean, it's not the best compromise, but it would have been a good compromise. And the Secret Freedom Fighters never happened, and I'm sort of sad about that. I was sad about that because that's when when I got my Archie Sonic comic subscription. That was the first. That was the first actual Freedom Fighter. The first arc I actually owned, and I feel like it kind of spits in the face of the arc because it had a lot going on, and now it's done because I don't know. Probably Kim Penders does own half of the freaking characters on the Secret Freedom Fighters, and it really makes me angry that he won't let those guys finish because they were cool. They were cool, and Ian Flynn was writing them so perfectly, man. And there's I can even pull out an old issue that's in my bookshelf right now, and there's like a scene where freaking Silver's like talking to Jeffrey, saying like, dude, you can walk away from this. But he's like, no, nah, mate, it's too late for me. But you should save all the other people that are in the council. I like the Secret Freedom Fighter arc because a lot was going on, and all that character development is negated, and trust and dudes, I'm sort of a writer, and seeing that crap, just seeing all that good character development go down the drain, it's just, oh my god, it's kind of heartbreaking. But that's just my opinion. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this review. Like and subscribe, I hope like, subscribe, favorite. You know, you can't give me video responses anymore unless you freaking send me a message. But if you want to send a video response that way by sending me a message, just do it. Do it. Because that's the only way we can do it now. Oh, I hate YouTube for that. Only a certain percentage likes to look at freaking video responses. Oh, I got a little something from YouTube later, but not now. But I hope you enjoyed this, so see you later. Bye.